Hi Libra, I hope you're doing well and welcome to your December 2021 horoscope. I'll go over the energies here, what's available to you in the sky, and what you might be looking for in December. So, hopefully, it's going well so far. It's Sagittarius season, and you have the sun lighting up your third house of communication and learning. And Sagittarius energy moves very quickly. It's a fire sign, so it wants to get around. So, you might be doing a lot of talking and networking, bringing out new ideas to other people, thinking about how you might put those into action. Mercury has also been in Sagittarius for a while. Today, it is moving into Capricorn in your fourth house, where you might be able to actually start to put some of those ideas that you communicated and things that you came up with actually into play. Capricorn is an earth sign and it is strong and stable. So you can move that energy into that house, which is the house of the home and your foundation, and actually start to bring some of that to life. Now, in your fourth house, you have a Pluto transit, which is a very long transit. So it's been there for a long time, and it may have caused some significant changes in your home life and your foundation, your family. So that has been going on for a while. You could have had a lot of change, things that blew up and then rebuilt themselves. You could find yourself today in a very different place than you were, years ago. Actually, Pluto's been in Capricorn for quite some time. Now that Venus and Mercury have moved into Capricorn, and I just talked to you a little bit about Mercury, taking those ideas and bringing them into the physical environment, into your home life. You've got Venus that has been in Capricorn, and it is now conjunct Pluto, and it will stay conjunct pretty closely until December 19th, where then it will retrograde backwards and stay there until the beginning of March. So, Venus will draw in, Pluto will draw in that Venus energy, which is all about love and money and what you value. And in your fourth house, you could be looking at those things. So maybe something like buying a home, remodeling a home, changing your family situation in general, clearing up family issues that have been long standing. Uh, Venus provides love and focus on what is important and what is valuable. A conjunct Pluto, that's in a state of change. Retrograding back and forth, it's a little bit unstable and a little bit unclear how that will shake out. So, for instance, if you're wanting to buy a home or change something in your home life, you might want to wait until Venus has completed its retrograde, which will be in the beginning of March. And I know that sounds like a long time, but when you're talking about the value of things as it relates to your home and your family and your foundation, it's a good time during the retrograde to sit back and sort of review and keep an eye on what might be flexing or how you're feeling before you make a decision on what to do with those things. But, it'll be coming, and likely if you wait it out, whatever it is that changes, whatever you decide to do, will actually be something that will be strong and stable. So just hang on and keep your eyes and ears open and just think about what it is you want to build long term. You have also had Mars traveling in your second house of earned income and value. And that is now moving out into Sagittarius. But while it was in your second house, which is in Scorpio, you may have been really taking a look at your finances. Maybe you were struggling a little bit to try and figure out how to transform or how to change, improve your financial situation. You have a second house in Scorpio, so whatever you were doing in that area, you're not likely to share that with so many people, but usually your thoughts are very focused and you have a very a very powerful ability to move things around in that area and regenerate them in a positive way. So hopefully that thought process and that work that you've been doing behind the scenes in that area of your life, you're now ready to move that forward as Mars goes into Sagittarius, where it's ready to take action and start talking about what it is and thinking about learning about what it is that it has uncovered. So you may be talking to a financial advisor, or you may be taking some of that energy and bringing it into your networking and your communications and trying to turn that into something tangible that will affect your value and your earned income in the long run. It's a very Sagittarius is a very positive energy. So with the Sun and Mars in Sagittarius, you will have the confidence to move those things forward. So I'm hoping that that is what's happening for you. The energies are certainly there for you to do that. Neptune also came out of retrograde at the beginning of December, and now it is moving forward. And Neptune has been transiting your sixth house of health and service, your day to day work and routines. So, Neptune is the planet of, it's a spiritual planet. It represents your intuition and your dreams. It also represents health and healing. So, in a retrograde in the house of health, you could have had some health issues, possibly, but sort of strange health issues or things that came out of nowhere that didn't make much sense to you. There didn't seem to be a reason for it, and you couldn't quite get your finger on it. Even if you took a trip to the doctor, it may have remained a mystery to the doctor. That Neptune now moving forward out of retrograde should help clear the fog and the path for you to at least start to see what it is that might have been causing an issue for you, or at least be able to put your finger on some solutions. It's always good. You have a Pisces sixth house. You might want to look towards alternative types of healing. Definitely pay attention to the energy that you're around, because in that sixth house, you're very sensitive to energy intuitively. That could have been causing, if you're having health problems, could have been causing an issue. Also, in your day to day work, if you have felt somewhat confused or you felt like you've been misunderstood by your coworkers, or just haven't been able to pull it together, just a time of confusion, Neptune going direct and moving forward should clear some of that up. And hopefully, you'll start feeling a little bit more grounded. Neptune isn't necessarily grounded energy, but when you're talking about trying to pull your day-to-day life together and it's in retrograde, well, at the very least, it can cause confusion. So hopefully those things start to move forward and you start to be able to see a little bit more clearly where you want to go with all of that. So Libra, that's what I see in the sky for you in the month of December and what you should be watching out for. And I am hoping that you have a wonderful holiday season. And I'll see you in January, where we'll talk about what's going on for you at the beginning of the year. Thank you for coming and take good care. Bye.